In this crazy market, would you rather sell your existing home and move up into a nicer, bigger home, pay down your mortgage but still stay in the same home, or take that money and buy an income property? Well, this is the exact situation that one of my buddies called me about, and he didn't know what to do. Today, I'm going to take you through the entire process that I took him through, asked him the questions that helped him get some clarity and determine what is more important and how we're moving forward. Hopefully, if one of you guys are in that position, then this video will give you some guidance on how to move forward. So let's get started. So my buddy is a single parent with 2 kids living in, like an 1,800 square foot in the burbs. He's got a secure job and he's got $200,000 in cash, a $50,000 mortgage, and doesn't know what to do. He wants to take advantage of this crazy market, and he's debating if he should move up into a nicer home, pay down the $50K mortgage, or buy an income property. But he's a little hesitant buying an income property because he doesn't have one. So, and if he were to buy an income property, should he spend $400,000 or what he's pre-approved for, which is $700,000? Now for him, he didn't really know what to do. He didn't really have clarity on what's more important, if he should buy a new home or buy a rental. He wasn't sure if he should pay down that $50,000 mortgage. And of course, the high inflation is eating away at his purchasing power, and he wants to take advantage of the current market. And what he's afraid of is a missed opportunity in a crazy seller's market, or not acquiring an income property because prices are just kind of going through the roof. Now, if that doesn't happen, he's not going to have additional wealth, no legacy to leave behind for the kids, and less money towards retirement. So the first thing we did was set up a buyer and investor strategy session. And in the session, it's really about pinpointing what is more important for him, lifestyle or wealth creation. If he's moving up, that's going to be a lifestyle piece. If he's buying an income property, that's going to be a wealth creation piece. So with the lifestyle, I mean, you're going to be living in a better home, right? Something that's in a better location, nicer home with nicer finishings. It's got all the bells and whistles, and it's going to be newer, modern, and with a better floor plan. Now, wealth creation, you kind of give all of that up. And the conveniences of, all the nice to haves, but you get to build your net worth. So after we've established those things, he then becomes a client. And the first step is, when you're looking to buy any type of property, it's always important to get your pre-approval done. Financing is the first and most important step of the home buying process, but he has already done this step. So the next step after that is really just creating a custom plan. And what he figured out was more important was leaving a legacy for his kids. So he decided to go the wealth creation side. Now, he was pre-approved for $700,000. And he was thinking, you know what, Fee, maybe I'll just go $400K first, because I kind of want to just dip my toes in the rental business and see if I like it. Well, I always recommend maxing out on your pre-approval amount. And here's why. With a higher price point, you're gonna get a better location, better quality income property, and potential to buy a side-by-side duplex and legalize it. Now with fourplexes, you can actually get a potential of up to 6 streams of income, right? So you have 2 streams of income upstairs, 2 on the bottom, and if it comes with a detached property, then you can actually charge a little bit more for the garage use. And with the city of Calgary wanting to legalize all secondary suites, you could buy a side-by-side duplex and legalize it into a fourplex. So now you would be able to generate additional revenue. And if he were to do these renovations, guess what? He can write these expenses off on his tax returns. So now that he has his pre-approval, he knows what type of property to buy and the work that he will have to put into them. It's just about executing on the plan now. And it's these types of situations that it's so great to help people like him, because we are indirectly helping him leave a legacy for his family. Now, how this experience is going to change him, I mean, he's going to be able to generate wealth. And in order to generate wealth, you need one or all four of the following: duplication, equity, residual income, and multiple streams of income. And this property allows him to be able to get some of those things. Now, most of us trade our time for money. Wealthy people, though, leverage other people's time to have their money working for them. And there is lots of work to put into managing renovations, but this for him is a 20 to 30 year plan. So the work up front is a little bit heavier, but over the long term, and keeping in mind of the big picture, which is leaving a legacy for his kids and supplementing his retirement, it all makes sense. Since there's a lot of you guys who are reaching out to us from YouTube and all of our social, by the way, if you don't follow us on Instagram, make sure you do. I'll leave a link in the description below. It's just LiveInnerCity. And we post a lot of short form videos that just isn't right for YouTube. So if you want some quick tips, whether you're a buyer, seller, or investor, or you want to know what's happening in the Calgary real estate market, then make sure you subscribe to us. Now, if you guys are going to reach out to us, we're going to listen to what you have to say, give you our initial thoughts about your specific situation or answer some of your questions, but the time's going to be limited. We do have a process just because we have so many inquiries, and when you reach out to us, we're going to be asking you guys two questions. Number one, when was the last time you were pre-approved? And number two, when do you want to take possession of your home? Now, if that goes well, then we usually set up a buyer, seller, or investor strategy session. And this serves two purposes. Number one, we ask you a ton of questions because we really need to get a deep understanding of your situation, your goals, your lifestyle, and really everything in between. And number two, it gives us an opportunity to interview each other to make sure that we're the right fit. And believe it or not, we actually don't work with just everyone. So we may not give you, all the advice or comment on what you should or should not do during these sessions, but that really comes when you become a client. Now, if you're looking for just information, there's lots of resources on the web, including our YouTube channel and our other socials, but there's also other blogs and things like that. We have to protect our time because otherwise we can't give the high standard of service that our clients deserve. And for some of you guys, you might not like hearing that, but if that's you, it might not be the right fit anyway. But for those that understand, where we're coming from, we want to work with you. Also, forgive us if it takes us a day or two to get back to you. We get tons of inquiries and we want to try and get back to every single person that reaches out to us. And to be honest, it can be a little bit overwhelming. So we do appreciate your understanding, but we will get back to you guys. Hopefully that has helped you or someone you know that is in a similar situation. Of course, everyone's situation is a little bit different. So don't be afraid to reach out to us and lean on us for support and helping you kind of transition from one milestone to the next. My name is Felix Chan, Calgary Realtor and Mortgage Broker with the LiveInnerCity Real Estate Team, helping you keep real estate simple, and we'll see you next time.